What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Just chilling, just woke up, um, and had some coffee, just getting ready to go to the Palace of Pain and put that work in, finding my answers, and just pushing myself each day to be a better version of myself. And I talk a lot about this in my videos that I do. I talk a lot about it in my training, and this morning I was just made a post about, you know, admiring what you mirror. And basically, the things that you admire about others, traits, qualities, things that you love about other people or you see that you were like, hey man, I want to be more like that. Even if it's simple stuff like, hey man, that guy has a great physique. I want to start going to the gym. Or you're already training. You're like, hey, that guy's in really great shape. I need to get on a great diet. I need to be on a healthy eating schedule so that I can feel good and I can look good. And those simple baseline disciplines that you might lack, you might admire in someone else. And you might just make excuses up for not doing it. But the thing about it is we got to focus on pushing ourselves and not living this life of regret. I remember when I let myself get out of shape when I first got into arm wrestling. I got up to like 290, fat, tits, gut, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, acid reflux. I mean, horrible metabolic issues that I was having, or sorry, health issues that I was having because of just, the way I was eating. It was all metabolic. It was all about the poison that I was putting into my system. And then I was making an excuse of saying, oh, I'm just going to be stronger for arm wrestling. And I was feeling miserable. I didn't want to take my shirt off. I didn't want to go to the beach. Didn't feel good about myself, and I was living this life of regret. And these dark places will always happen. Through addiction. Struggling with addiction most of my life. And then getting clean off of hard drugs, alcohol. In 2014. Realizing that my life was spiraling out of control, and a lot of it had to do with the things I wasn't doing that I said I was going to do to myself. It's not to other people as much, but it's the things I say that I'm going to do to myself in my head. I say, hey man, I'm going to eat good, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to train, and then I don't do these things, and then it starts progressing into other aspects of my life. I see it time and time again. People that just have no self control, they end up getting fat and really unhealthy. And they pass this trait on to their children. And then you see their children that are obese and not healthy. And, people get all upset in this day and age and say, oh, don't fat shame. That's just crazy that you would defend someone that is just being unhealthy and then they're poisoning their kid. I mean, that's child abuse. If it was drugs, people would be like, "Oh my God, that guy gives drugs to his kids." Meanwhile, you're giving poisonous sugars and chemicals and just nonsense, garbage to your kids that's rotting your brains of your children. The you know, just it's horrific what all that stuff does to your children, along with putting a device in their face all day long. So my point is, abuse comes from all sorts of things, and you can't pass your weaknesses on and make your children unhealthy. And we don't. When we feel this way, we're not mirroring what we admire because we're not taking care of ourselves. God gave us one body, one mind, and we need to use it to the greatest of our ability. And if that means you have to learn about things that are all related in your life. The bad eating, the not training, taking care of yourself, all reflects to, living this life of regret. You run to vices, drink, drugs, kind of shade everything. numb everything out, and we're just running away, and you just live this life of regret. I know this because I did it for years. You know, now as a middle-aged man, almost 50 years old, I realize that, you know, there's a there's a way I have to conduct myself each day. There's things I have to do each day to make myself better each day, and I know this. And when I don't do these things, when I don't eat good, when I don't train, when I don't spend time with self and reflect on my day, when I don't put positive affirmations in my mind, my day goes to crap, and it just starts spiraling. And then I can see how my attitude is towards others, how I'm quick to be rude, violent, and just not who I want to be, not what I want to mirror, you know. And when we talk about things that you admire in other people, or it doesn't even have to be people that you know. It could be like, you know, someone like, you're like, oh, David Goggins, I admire his work ethic, his mindset of doing things no matter what, even when you hate it. That's when you should love it, because that's when it's, you know, that's when it gives most of the best benefits to you, when you do things that you struggle with and you do not want to do them. This is where we can really push ourselves and really raise our frequency, you know, and just really push to be our best self. And this is so important each day. So when I talk about mirroring what you admire, take these traits and quotes. I admire people that work hard and don't complain. I admire people that are humble. I admire people that are in great shape and train every day and eat and that aren't gluttons. I admire people that do what they say they're going to do, and they keep their word no matter what. So these are the things I want to mirror each day, because I want to be the best version of myself. I don't want to break character, and I want to be selfless, because I am selfish, selfless, kind, and just every time you speak to someone or someone's involved in your life, try to be uplifting and just be positive to everybody, because no one needs a negative mindset or a negative energy around them. And when you're around that stuff, you just level it up so you be your best self. And you know, it all starts with baseline discipline. Don't show all your weaknesses. Don't give in to things that you lack. Push yourself each day. And this starts with eating good, training hard, and sitting with self and reflecting on each day and pinpointing where you could have been better, what you were doing wrong, and bring that to the next day. And don't sit and manifest into these dark times when you feel down. It's okay to feel down, but we have to push ourselves so we get out of those situations to better ourselves, so that we can be an example to everyone out there that we are in contact with in our lives. So anyway, guys, I just hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the videos. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment. And I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a blessed day and get after it.